Single Jasmine is more free, and married Jasmine walks on eggshells, I would say, in a nice, respectful way.
Bria, I watched the first episode of the show. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. Overall, what was this experience like for you?
It was, I would say it was a fun, challenging experience. Being in a house with, somewhat friends that I've been friends with for years, and then newcomers, you learn different personalities and lifestyles, and you have to adjust. It was a big adjustment for me. So I would say I did learn a lot from each and every one that, all of my friends that we stayed with on vacation. And I would say I took something like away from everybody. Everyone taught me something, but it was a great learning experience. I would definitely do it again, but it was a great learning experience.
I'm sure. Were you like exhausted when it was over? You're like, maybe I don't want to talk to these people for a very long time.
I feel like I was very exhausted because of, everyone's different, and like you just kind of have to adjust to it. But like when you're someone that's outgoing and you're trying to adjust to someone that's more of an introvert, it's challenging. But I love a challenge. So I'm like, challenge me more. Let's go. I want to, it's like leveling in a game. Like I leveled up. Okay, I broke through this person's barriers. So it was exhausting towards the end, and I needed to detoxify. But I wouldn't regret anything or take anything back from it.
Good. Had you watched the other Summer House, and after watching that, what were you kind of expecting going into this, and was it totally different?
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Summer House, Hamptons, as well as Summer House. Winter House. Winter House, yeah. And I was expecting it to be similar to, the traditional Summer House, but we are completely different. Let me say, we are giving, excellence. We are giving like more outings. I don't want to give too much away. A lot of funny moments, a lot of drama, and we also have a furry friend, which is my little Milo. So it's different. It's giving maybe Summer House meets Housewives in a way, I guess. I could say.
Totally. I mean, your little furry friend did cause quite a stir the first episode. Were you expecting you and Jasmine to kind of bump heads about this?
Absolutely not. I was expecting it to be completely fine. Like I said, it's different because I know Jasmine when she was not married. So married Jasmine is different than single Jasmine. So I wasn't expecting it to be such a big issue. And, Milo is a baby. He's very well behaved. I didn't think it would just push buttons or, trigger people. So, it's just something that we have to figure out down the line.
How would you say Jasmine was different? Married Jasmine is different than single Jasmine?
Single Jasmine is more free, and married Jasmine walks on eggshells, I would say, in a nice, respectful way. It's just, when you're married, I think, you have to respect your partner and how they feel and their feelings in certain scenarios. But like single Jasmine was just like, I feel like it was like myself, like, let's party, let's go out, let's go networking at film events, let's drink, let's have a good time. And then married Jasmine is a little bit more like just kind of more reserved and quiet and I don't know, different. So it was very different relearning that and getting to know her on the circumstances before.
It seems like in the first episode and maybe in the trailer as well that some people take issue with Silas's quote unquote controlling behavior.
Yes.
Did you agree with that? And what are your thoughts on Silas?
For me, what I could say is all women should be free to do whatever they like. If you're in a marriage or relationship, there should be a lot of trust, especially in a marriage. Everyone has different opinions and different beliefs. I don't really know what their marriage is like or what they agreed upon. But, me, I could speak for myself. I'm very free, and I would hope that can happen for her, just knowing her before, meeting him and getting married to him. I liked him on the show. I thought he was like a big brother. We have our moments, we do, which you guys get to see. And, we have our moments where we connect, and then we have our moments where we have our disagreements. So I do have a heart for him. I could say that. I do have a heart for him, but yeah.
I'll have to wait and see. It seems like a lot of people are questioning your boyfriend, Simon. What can you
I know.
What can you tease about that? And was that hard for you to navigate this season as well?
It was okay. I'll start with what was hard and then what's the tease. Well, I guess what was hard for me was him being accepted in. Some people have different opinions about relationships and who should date who. So, bringing him, he's very special to me. He's from Europe, different culture, different everything. And people could be a little judgmental. He has an accent. He hasn't really hung out in the States that much. He's lived life. Oops, sorry. He's lived life and more in the European side. So bringing him over to the States is a little foreign for him. And of course, he's going to maybe look weird in their eyes or different. But I love him to death. He's like my dream man. And what was the second question again? I'm sorry.
What can you kind of tease about what kind of goes down with the group and Simon? Because you see you getting upset in the hot tub because maybe there's some nakedness going on in the hot tub with him around.
So you will see drama. You will see love and getting to know him. I feel like you go through the motions of every single emotion, from sad to happy to angry to, everything in one. You get a lot. You get like a tornado with it. That's the best I can say. I don't want to give a lot away, but you will go through every emotion when meeting Simon.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. Jordan and Silas kind of go at it the first episode as well. And I believe somebody calls Jordan a toxic friend. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. I've known Jordan for a long time now, since about 2016, 2017, and she's not toxic at all. Very reserved, very respectful, smart woman. I don't know where that comes from. I think it's assumption. When they say when you assume things, you can make an ass out of yourself, but it's assumption and judging her by the cover of herself. It's like you're picking up a book and judging the author without reading it, type of thing. I love her. She's everything. She's a very good friend of mine and very respectful and smart. And, we talk every day. So I do love Jordan. Definitely. And she's not toxic at all. Yeah. Far from that. Far from that.
Far from that. Do you think it's true that Amir gets, because you said on the first episode that he gets 50 to 100 girls sliding into his DMs a day. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do. He has a very strong fan base on TikTok. And I see it. And they have love for the boy. And living in Germany, for an example, I had a girl that I met and then we became friends. And, once she found out everything and saw the poster that came out, she's like, I know that guy. That's the hot realtor on TikTok. So I'm like, you can have reach in German. You have these German girls thirsting over you. So I do believe it, because it's like, we're in Munich. So it's like, how do you know Amir? But she knew him as the hot realtor on TikTok. So I
love that. Worldwide. Were a lot of the friendships still intact after the summer, and any relationships that ended that kind of left you surprised?
As far as I know, everybody is still intact. Everyone is on great terms. Like I said, we have our ups and downs, but it's all love regardless. We have to respect each other as adults, and we can't be immature about things. Like I said, we do respect each other. We still keep in contact, and it's a big respect for everybody. So,
good. Well, overall, what was the toughest part for you? Was there ever a time when you were staying there, you were like, I need to get out of here. Maybe this wasn't the right decision for me?
I would say the toughest part would be for me, without giving much away. I guess waiting on my close friend, Shanice, to get to vacation, get there was the toughest, because I'm like, I'm trying to squeeze my way back in, but she knows me and she's like my twin flame. So when she gets here, the evilness will start and the tornado will start. So I guess just trying to be on my best behavior. Not really, before she got there, was like the toughest part for me. Like, get here already,
Yeah. It seems like, based on the trailer, the two of you kind of got into it a little bit as well. Was that surprising for you?
No, I mean, we are like sisters. I don't consider us as best friends or like friends. I consider her as my sister. We do a lot of crazy things together. We travel around the world. We go skiing, snowboarding. I was a little surprised with the whole Simon thing in the hot tub. I didn't think it would go to that far, to the extreme. But we talk like sister to sister, and you'll see that eventually. But she's like a sister to me, and we do dumb shit sometimes. I hate to say it, but we do. And but at the end, we are very close, and people think we are very, very close.
I love that. Love it. Well, Bria, thank you so much. I'm so excited to see how the rest of the season plays out. I absolutely love the first episode. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Christina. I'm so glad
you. It's good talking to you.
Likewise.
Bye.
Bye.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.